Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into the channel Joe Rocks. Hope that you all are doing well. I am not back with an unboxing, but I am back with a haul video. Some of the recent stuff I picked up over the last maybe 10 days or so. That's not including the stuff I picked up, the new Cancer album that I did a video for, and the Dis Funeral albums that I picked up recently as well, but this is some other stuff. And a few of it's just it's vinyl and CDs, and a few of it is just things that I'm just filling in gaps in my collection. So let me get started with that stuff. I picked up recently this Divide and Conquer from the Death Doom band Cyanide. They're from Chicago. They've been around for like 36, 37 years, maybe, something like that. And they've only got like 6 studio albums, but they have a few EPs and like a couple of split EPs with other bands. Hell's Headbangers has been reissuing some of their stuff, so I was able to get my hands on this one, Divide and Conquer. I do have Gods of Death, which was their last album, and that came out in 2017, maybe sooner than that, maybe 2015 or something like that. I have Death, Doom, and Destruction, which was one from the 90s, so I am looking to get a few of their other ones. And like I said, they only have 6 studio albums, so but yeah, these guys are awesome. The first time I heard of them was really actually this album, Divide and Conquer. This is the reissue from Hell's Headbangers, and this came out in 2000. So, let's see. Yeah, just insert with lyrics and stuff like that, and different artwork. So cool. They're awesome. Cyanide, Death Doom band out of Chicago. I also picked up 2 things from Onslaught, which I did not have. The thrash band out of the UK. This is 6. Their 6th studio album. So they have 7. These are one of my favorite thrash bands. They're in my top 10, definitely. They don't get tons of love. I mean, people talk about them, yeah, but Power from Hell, I think, is one of the greatest thrash debuts ever from out of the 80s. And they're definitely up there for me. Onslaught 6. And I also picked up their live one from 2016. Live at the Slaughterhouse. So this is a CD and a DVD. So yeah, this came out in 2016. So Nige Rocket, the only original member left. And they got something coming out at the end of May too, which is a double disc set of re-recordings of some of their early stuff, and another disc with covers, like punk covers and Motorhead, some of their influences. So also I picked up Destruction Under Attack. I remember hearing this came out in 2016, and being in love with it. I thought it was awesome. I do love the new album, but I love this album a lot. As far as their later output, this is one of my top ones. Destruction Under Attack. So those are what stuff I needed in my collection. So here's some brand new stuff. Ancient Death, death metal band from the US. This is their debut studio album, Ego Dissolution. And I actually found out about them on somebody's YouTube channel, Heavy Metal Journal. If anybody's familiar with that channel, Lindsay runs it, and she did a review on it a few weeks ago. So I streamed a couple songs and thought it was awesome. Yeah, and I picked up the CD, so I got it off of Bandcamp. Ego Dissolution. This is from Ancient Death. Really enjoying this. I pulled the trigger on this one. I figured I would sooner or later, but the new Benediction, Ravage of Empire. This is outstanding. I'm loving this. I did my my top 10 so far back at the beginning of April, and this hadn't come out yet, so we'll see if this winds up in and the one I do in July, my top 10 so far for the first 6 months. So this is really good. I'm enjoying this. I was a fan of their stuff in the 90s, so yeah, Benediction. And then the new latest from Imperishable, death metal band, Swallowing the World. Come Sweet Death, I'm familiar. I think they have a couple more previous to this. I know Come Sweet Death is the one that came out before this, and I'm familiar with that one. I think there's one more before that one that I haven't heard. But this one was really good. They're on Hammerheart Records, so Imperishable, Swallowing the World. This is their latest one. All right. This is a new release, but it's older material. So I like some punk. I'm a fan of GBH, Dead Boys, early Black Flag. The first few albums, definitely, I'm a fan of. Of course, some of the usual suspects: The Clash, Ramones, Sex Pistols, The Damned. I dig The Damned quite a bit. So recently, this was released from the Sex Pistols, by Universal Music, actually. This is a 3-disc set from 3 of their live shows from the tour they did in '78 in the U.S. It was a short, I think 2, maybe 3-week tour, and the last show they did was in San Francisco, and then that was it. They were done at that point. They had disbanded after that. So 3 of these shows. One is the San Francisco show, the last show, and then the other 2 shows. One is from Atlanta and one is from Dallas. So I also released these shows on vinyl separately, not in a box set, to my knowledge, and I did get one of the vinyls. So it does come with a booklet. But I'm going to just pull one of these out because they're in these little sleeves here at the top. I thought that was cool. They put them in these sleeves, so makes it a lot easier, at least in my opinion, to pull out and stuff. So that's what all the discs look like. Then there's a booklet with like with newspaper clippings and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I wanted to have some live stuff. I haven't listened to these yet. I hope the sound quality is good. I know a few people were discussing it on YouTube, on a couple YouTube channels prior to it coming out. You know, hoping that the sound quality was going to be good, but we'll see. I know the Winterland Ballroom San Francisco show has been released before, so I would imagine if that sounded good, I think I've heard it, and plus the show's on YouTube, so these hopefully sound good, sound decent. So, and then here's the album. I only picked up one, I didn't get the other 2. I wanted the last one, the San Francisco show. So this is on blue vinyl. They're all in different color vinyl. Track listing, and then it comes in these sleeves. So very cool. Like I said, I haven't even spun the vinyl on this yet, so it will be very soon. I think there's an insert. Yes. Alright, very nice. I did pick up the new Ghost. I got the CD, and I did get one of the vinyls, one of the variants. There was about maybe, I think, 5 or 6 variants, if I'm not mistaken. So I saw somebody on Facebook, metal vinyl group, picked up 4 of them. So I wasn't going to go that far. I just need one. But I guess if I am a collector, maybe I'm not the hugest collector, but some people want all the variants, and that's fine. That's cool if you want them. So just lyrics and stuff. I got the splatter. I believe it was the clear purple black splatter. Cover. came with this inside there, so I just put it in the front. Just put it like that on mine. So, and it's not a gatefold, so it came lyrics on the back, and then I know they're polarizing. I am a fan of a few of their albums. I have listened to some of this, and I am really liking it. I'm really liking it a lot. So I don't know where it will fit on any of my year-end lists, but I'm enjoying it. I'm a fan of their album Prequel, Impera. I thought was really good. So I have not heard the very first album. I have not heard that one. So I will visit that one at some point. So, alright, next, this is a goth doom band, death doom band out of Spain, Opia. This album is I Welcome Thee, Eternal Sleep. I streamed the first song that they dropped, which was on Death's Door. I really enjoyed it. So after I heard that song, I ordered the vinyl. So, and it's clear this is the only variant that I know of, unless there's a black stamp, a black issue, black variant. Yeah, so I picked this up right away as soon as I heard that song. I ordered it. And I'm really digging this album quite a bit. Maybe this will be my Doom album of the year, I don't know. But, a shot of the band with some thank yous and credits. They are from Spain, and they sound really good. Lyrics. So, yeah, I'm enjoying this one a lot. Alright. This one I didn't open yet, but I picked it up. I really wanted to try and find an OG copy of this, but they're very pricey, and good copies are hard to come by, at least from what I've seen. But I got this after I watched the documentary about Metal Massacre, about Brian Slagle and Metal Blade and Metal Massacre. So this is the first one. It has Metallica and Rat and Bitch. This is the anniversary one, so this came out in 2022. The original was released in 1982. So I still will try to hunt down a good copy of OG copy if I can, but like I said, the ones I saw are up there, and that's certainly no surprise. So, especially the original pressings with the misspellings and stuff like that on there. So, and the original one had Lloyd Grant, who did the lead work on Hit the Lights for Metallica. The reissues do not have that. They don't have his name on there. They've got Dave Mustaine and Ron McGovney. So, Little Blade. This one's red. I know there's a clear one too, but I wanted the red one. So, I think this has an insert or a booklet or something. Yeah, it's something. Cool. So I'm glad I got this. Massacre. Just cover. So, alright. Very nice. Alright, last thing I picked up, or I got recently, was Crawling Chaos. These guys are a death metal band out of Italy. They are on Time to Kill Records, and I streamed their first song that was released. I believe it was back in January, and I loved it a lot. Now, their first album came out in 2013. This is only their third studio album, so maybe the other members are involved in other projects. I don't know, but they've been around for at least 17 years. Their first album came out in 2013. I believe they have 1 or 2 EPs, so this is a CD. Oh, there's the cover. Crawling Chaos, Weird. This is really good. I've been enjoying this quite a bit too. So I believe it's Weird, W-Y-R-D. Weird, Wired. Lyrics and stuff. So very nice. Crawling Chaos. I'm definitely gonna check out their other couple albums. So like I said, they're out of Italy. There's been some really good releases this year so far, at least for me. So let's see. Oh, this is like here's the insert lyrics. And just the cover. So here's the album. It's like an orange marble maybe, or something. Orange with black smoke or something. So very cool. Like I said, this is on Time to Kill Records, so this did take a little bit to get here. I mean, it wasn't horrible. I've had things take longer, but yeah, I got it. I believe I got it 3-4 days ago. So, all right, very nice. So that's it. That's my recent haul. Trying to think of if I got any other stuff. I do have other stuff coming, but nothing major, nothing like major. So we'll see what other unboxings I do in the coming weeks. I'm trying to think if there's something big on the way. Nothing that comes to mind, but I don't know, whoever likes this era of Metallica, the Load and Reload era, they did announce a massive box set for Load that's coming out in June. I know some people care, some people won't care. I am a fan of that album, Load, Reload. I'm not a big fan of, though there are some cool songs in there. But you know, after they put out the Black Album, I really didn't expect them to be trash. It would have been nice maybe if they had gone back to their roots after the Black Album, but they didn't. So I do like the Load album for what it is. Just a heavy rock album, you know, bordering on some metal. I don't know if they were trying to sound alternative or not, or whatever, but I do like the album. Now, I'm not saying it ranks super high for me, but it's over the years it has grown on me. So, quite a bit. So, but nothing surpasses their first 4 albums for me anyway. And I do like the Black Album a lot, so, as well. So I would say the first 5, technically. But yeah, so, alright, that's my haul. And thanks for tuning in, everybody, and see you in the next video.